Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
I would now like to hand it over to Javed Saab. Thank you so much for being here with us. A few words and your thoughts and comments.
Sonal ji, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I didn't know that she is the Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax. Otherwise, I would have definitely come. But I came because I saw this book written by a lady about a woman. I have not read the book. And I intended to read it, but I fell ill. I was in the hospital for 6-7 days. Then I'm at home for last 6 days. This is the first time I have come out. It is written by a lady, about a lady, and the title is So What? That attracted me. That it is not a story of a victim. Victims don't say, so what? So I decided that I'll read it, and now I'll read it, since she has told us the plot also. That makes me even more curious. Sonal ji, there is a good news and a bad news. Bad news first, that we still have to go miles and miles and miles. We are thousands of miles away from the right destination. The good news is that we are moving in the direction and at a very good speed. Things have changed and they are changing. You see, there have been civilizations, they have come and they have withered away. There was a Greek civilization and Roman civilization and Egyptian civilization and great Indian civilization that she was talking about. The same way there has been one more civilization that we don't talk about. And that civilization is about 6,000-7,000 years old. And that is the civilization of man. And now it is withering away. And slowly the civilization of woman is coming in. It is inevitable. It is not because I believe in some kind of a poetic justice, but I believe that is inevitable because of two reasons which are ostensibly totally disconnected. One, that because of so many historic reasons, let's not get into that because most of us understand it, women had a very small sphere. Their life had a very, very small canvas. So if you have less to see, you learn to see more in the less. One. There is another factor which had nothing to do with this. That when you start doing something, whether you are making some cuisine, or you are making a garment, or you are writing an article, or you are writing a novel, or you are making a painting, whatever, or a house, or whatever. It starts with broad strokes. And as it moves towards completion, the details start coming in, the finish, minor details. Unwittingly, this society was training women since last 5,000 years to develop an eye for my subtle details, nuances. And this is a time when you can have a war with feather touch buttons. It is the detail, is the nuance that is required in every field. And woman was prepared for it. So now these two factors, which are ostensibly totally different from each other, technology and social conditions, slowly they are meeting. And it is inevitable that this planet, if planet survives, because you have so much of nuclear poison around stored that you never know, it will be inherited by women. There is no doubt about it. But I think the time has come when women, and I think younger generation, women who are say 10 years, 15 years and younger than you people, they have already changed this mindset. Let's not make men as the milestones of your life. Father, husband, brother, son? No. Who are they? We claim that we love our mothers, but in no normal human being, only a psychopath will have this kind of a man, will have this kind of milestones. Mother, sister, wife, he won't do it. So why your milestones are men? They should not be. You owe things to yourself, first of all. If you are a good human being, if you are a successful human being, if you can contribute to the world and to the society to the maximum, that is the most important thing. And anyone who is the hurdle is not a good father, not a good husband, not a good son, not a good brother. If he is not trying to see that you don't flourish, that man is your enemy. He's not your savior. Look at this. They say women don't have logical mind, which is not true. Women cannot calculate. Women cannot be scientific temperament, can't have scientific temperament because they are too emotional and so on and so forth. We will talk about it later. Because I don't agree with that, but we'll deal with it. So at least you accept that women have sense of colors. Women have sense of music. If this is true, I am talking of the minimum now. Why there are no great painters in so many centuries, like Rembrandt, like Picasso? Why? Because you did not let them do it. Not because they did not have talent. Why there is no woman Bach or Beethoven or Mozart? She has sense of music. Most of the folk songs in the world are made by women. They are inborn musicians. But why we don't have Bachs and Beethovens? Why all of them are men? Because you did not allow them to flourish and to grow. What kind of inferiority complex men have? That they get scared of a talented woman. Is their problem? Is their low self-esteem that they get threatened? This has to change. Divorce is not a good thing. But divorce is the second bad thing, not the first bad thing. The first bad thing is a bad marriage. And who has told you that it's your responsibility to save this marriage? Who? Why? Some man must have told you that. And you believed him? Why? Why? No, sorry. If my daughter gets married and I come to know that any degree of misbehavior was inflicted on her, and the same day she doesn't come back to my house, I'll think that something was wrong with my upbringing. Although I don't think anybody will dare to misbehave with her. That is another story. At least I can't. चेंज हो रहा है, ये वैल्यूज जो है, एंड लेट अस नॉट रोमांटिसाइज के पहले सब अच्छा था. कभी नहीं अच्छा, कभी भी अच्छा नहीं था. Women always were given the raw deal in any society, not only in India, everywhere. Now at some places things are improved to some extent, at some places things are still where they were 400 or 500 or 600 or 1,000 years back. And wherever, at many places, if things have improved, there are many forces which are trying to push back those things. All the religions, I can say it with total guarantee, because I am an atheist, are anti-women. All the religions. And look at the irony, that women are generally more religious than men. any conservative society, the moment religion becomes important and the society becomes conservative, women's rights shrink. But in spite of that, they move in that direction. These are the things that women have to analyze. That what kind of a society will give them their rights? A conservative society or a liberal society? A conservative system or a liberal system? You take the map of the world and start marking the places where there is a lot of religion. All over the world, there are different religions. Put that map away, take another map, and start marking the places where women have less rights, less status. These are the same places. I promise you that.